Well, thank you for coming to my neighborhood.
Wait, no, that's my line.
Listen, I wanted to bring you a spread. You know, you came to hang out with a peach today. So, of course, we're definitely going to start with our peach pecan waffle. Okay. And that is our deep fried waffle topped with warm cream cheese, powdered sugar, of course, brown sugar peaches, pecans, and drizzled with little whipped cream as well.
Now I'm looking at this waffle. How many calories would you say is in this
Now you
waffle?
ain't counting no calories when you come here, girl. This is not a calorie counting restaurant.
Okay. But I'm asking
You're gonna feel fulfilled.
because if somebody, let's say they had a bunch of these waffles, they may need some lipo.
Oh!
You see where I'm going with that. You see where I'm going with this. I want to talk about some tweets that transpired, okay, about some surgery. Like for the neighbors who don't know, we posted that Drew had called you a
stuffed Cornish hen, like ready for basting. Like
there is no Cornish hen on the menu, right?
It's not, but it is in my cookbook,
Okay.
And it's really good. It's a pear stuffed Cornish hen that I provide the recipe for. I provided it along with that tweet too.
I saw, and I guess for you it was the audacity, considering the fact that she had just had surgery. Talk to me about your feelings in that moment, hearing her say that on Watch What Happens Live.
I just think that audacity is at an all-time high. I think a lot of us are living in glass houses for some reason. But she got her surgery, her mommy makeover, and
you said it didn't take.
I said what?
You said it didn't take.
Well, it didn't take. Did you see it take? I mean, that's not what I saw. It looked like a box of cornbread.
Now, a lot of social users are saying that she looks like a baby Portia. You definitely alluded to it in your tweet. Do you think that that's what she's trying to give?
I just think everybody's starting to look alike.
And
that's okay. I mean, that's what it's given. It's given everybody looks the same. It's the same hair, the same body, same makeup. Everything's the same.
What inspired you? Not only just the menu, but just the restaurant itself. I know it's Nana's Chicken and Waffles.
Yes.
Like, what inspired this?
Honestly, it was a vision board. When in 2015, I did a vision board and put all of the things that I wanted in my life on that board. From businesses to homes and vacations and all of the things. Like you got to manifest what it is that you want and how you see your future.
I understand that you did have another location that closed. We spoke a little bit off camera about just the economy and what it's been like for restaurants in Atlanta. Could you just dive a little deeper into that and just explain to the viewers how hard it's been for entrepreneurs here?
Well, I think anyone in hospitality knows that the times that we have to pivot right now. It's definitely not the same. I think this economy now is harder than it was with COVID, and I was able to survive COVID. I figured it out, but it's been really hard. It's been really challenging. We were at a location that just no longer served us. It didn't serve the community, and I think for multiple different reasons. Not just the location in the area. Some of those things had to deal with some other situations. But even when Drew just said, I don't know which restaurant is open.
Okay, I am so confused because I did not get the memo. My kids wanted chicken and waffles, so I came to support my girl. I get here, and it is a lockbox on the door. No one is here. No one's answering the phones. There is no one inside. Did anybody know about this? Because I didn't. I'm just trying to get my kids some chicken and waffles. And we were just at the grand opening a few months ago, so I'm confused.
Girl, you do know what restaurant is open. You came here, and I fed you and your family. Free of charge. So don't play with me when it comes to like certain things like that. And that wasn't aired. That was
just something she did off camera.
Yeah, like come on. Nobody talked about over 100 restaurants in Atlanta closed last year. And I'm talking about like restaurants we all love. You know what I mean? Restaurants that's been here for years. And, it's just been a hard time.
Okay, well, I want to talk more about your friendships this season. We've seen you grow rather close to K. Michelle and rather close to Shamia. Is there anything that you saw this season that surprised you? that you didn't like from someone that maybe you did consider at least somewhat of an associate, maybe?
Maybe Phaedra. Yeah, because I like Phaedra. I just didn't like some of the things that were said that I didn't know about until watching the show. Yeah.
And I'm glad you brought Phaedra up, because Phaedra somewhat kind of co-signed Portia's accusations about the pastor.
No, but it's the wife that is going to feel the brunt of the pain. So I don't want it to be revealed because I know this family.
Was that shocking to you to see her say that?
Absolutely, it was. Yeah, absolutely. And you gotta realize it. Like, people don't realize, we don't see that until you see it. So I didn't know that was
in the moment that she was saying those things.
I had no clue.
Because when you and Portia had the back and forth at the dinner, she kind of came over and was kind of supportive to you both.
She was, yeah. So I didn't know that that was a thing. You got to think about it. I was walking away, but you know, we'll just deal with it. I love Phaedra. I think she's amazing, but I mean, she's actually done. You know, I mean, I was bothered by that. Absolutely.
And I wanted to know, because we didn't get to see this play out on TV, because I have to circle back to this. The things that we don't see.
Oh, all the things y'all don't see.
I need you to explain to me the aftermath of the dinner confrontation. What made you in that moment just blurt out?
And Portia every Nigerian in Atlanta.
It was so much being said at that table. It was a lot. It was a lot being said at that table. People don't realize the whole time I was sitting there, and a lot of this wasn't shown, like probably only one time, and she kept doing like this to me. She kept doing like this to me. And it was like I had enough. Like you know, and she kept just saying little things and little blurts, and you know, she was very mean to Kay that night. I even think with Kay, she's a Pisces like me, right? And she's a very loving and sensitive person. And, you know, she is now just really getting to know this group of women. And I think it's hard. Well, I think it was hard for her in the beginning to learn how to voice that. You know what I mean? Because she did come from a different background, a different era, and she's in her wife era, so she's a little bit more softer. She's not about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that we should just give her a little grace. I don't know. I just felt like it was no peace once we got to that table. I think they left all the peace in the water and brought hell to the table, fire to the table. It just became crazy. But there was a lot of things that were said that night, and I think, you know, unfortunately, I have probably said what was on my mind. I just kind of, sometimes I just blurt out what's on my mind.
Everybody, that married ass man. You better get that goddamn drink on my face. Play with me. You don't sit this close to me playing.
Okay, we weren't in a really good space to really sit next to and have a great conversation with each other. And then by that time, you know, you're saying things, everybody's saying things and all of this, and it's like, you got one more time to play with me. Like, enough is enough. So, you know, I hate that people play this whole victim role. You know, she started first, or she started with me. That's not the case. And, you know, I only address things that has been brought to my attention. But even in regards to that, I mean, it was brought to my attention that she was all in Nigeria.
I want to take a pause from this because we just got some amazing cuisine brought to the table. Now, I want to give you the chance to explain to everyone what this is. So let's move this.
It's our traditional waffle, and then it's topped with a honey sriracha lobster and shrimp. And then you have a sweet cream cheese and an extra sriracha glaze on the side.
I don't know if I've ever had anything spicy with the waffle.
It's so
I'm
good.
excited to try
So
this.
think about sweet and spicy. Yeah, it's really good.
If you had to design a waffle after one of your castmates, we're going to say Drew, what would be the ingredients, or how would you plate that dish?
It would definitely be in a box, like a box shape. Yeah, like a square.
Okay.
You know? And maybe, you know, maybe we'll make it a little soury. Because I've never done like a sour waffle.
Okay.
I think so.
I don't know if we would buy a sour waffle.
Nope, I don't think anybody's going to buy it.
You were doing one for Shamia. How would you dress it up?
Shamia loves the strawberry waffle. So we'll do a strawberry waffle. You know, it's sweet. It's pretty. A little powdered sugar, some strawberries on there, because you know she got her new berry baby.
I'm about to say the new body. We might need to do a naked waffle.
We can do a naked waffle. Go naked or go home.
Well, I want to get back into the season.
Yeah.
What is your biggest regret watching yourself on camera?
I don't have any regrets.
Okay.
Honestly.
You stand on it.
Yeah, I can pretty much stand on it. I can stand on everything that I've done and said. You know, I have my good days, my bad days, my highs and my lows. I can say though, like even at that the piece, even at Phaedra's sound bath, I really wasn't my best self that day. And I'm not even saying that at the dinner table. I'm just saying in general, mentally, some days you just have these moments where it's like I have showed up for everyone. I can't show up for y'all right now. You know, I had just sent my baby off to school, and then I have all the things that I was still going through with my divorce and, you know, my lawsuits that were happening, you know, between my ex and I. It was just a lot. I just had a lot emotionally and mentally going on that day. So
is it ever too much dealing with all of that and some of the things that you see on social media?
Yeah, it's hard. Absolutely. I mean, you know, you don't want to look at social media, but it's like, how do you not look and see, you know, I got to check on my babies and I have a business, like all of the things. So you can't run me off social media, but ain't nothing wrong with a block and restrict, baby. I'll block you real quick.
Have you blocked any of your...
It's my page. So you can't come on my page talking to me crazy.
Have you blocked any of your castmates?
Yes.
Who?
Drew.
I saw she posted a before and after photo of you in response.
Girl, she gotta stop. I mean, she did post a before and after picture of me. Yeah, that was probably, 15 years apart, you know. The before, what did y'all look like 15 years ago? You know, I don't think that we were contouring as much as we are
now.
No,
honey. And the laces were not as laid.
Yes. Even the after picture, that's the one picture I hate of myself. So I have to laugh at that picture as well, too. And that was my first time of my makeup artist doing my makeup. And I'll never forget, Lamont was like, your makeup is hideous. And I was like, don't tell me that because now I can't go change it. Because I was already here. So, I mean, it is what it is. They were horrible eyebrows. I must agree. But I ain't ugly, so I'm okay.
Is there one person on the cast, if you could have an off-camera conversation just to clear the air and mend anything, who would it be and why?
I just want to talk to Phaedra right now. Yeah.
The easy one. That
the easy one?
Yeah, that's the easy one.
I mean, honestly, I've actually sat down and talked to all of these ladies off camera and had great conversations with them. So it's hard for you to tell me that when you're like, I want you to, if you could do that, I did it. And look where it landed me. So I don't know if I'm interested in that right now. You know what I mean? I've done it.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about you?
This season is that I'm a villain. Like I'm not a mean girl. I'm not a villain. If you're around me, I'm a social butterfly. I'm bubbly. I'm fun. Like I'm not with these people or sometimes what I'm edited out to be. That's not who I am. At the end of the day, when you know me, I'm 9 times out of 10 home with my kids. Like I'm very family oriented. I have a very hard work ethic, and I'm really just on my journey of evolution. Honestly, I'm never bigger than the program. I'm just here to have fun, share my truth, share my journey, and just evolve. And,
I love that. And I wish we get to see more of that, especially with the upcoming season.
Me too.
I know that you have some restrictions, but I would love to just see more of your family dynamic.
I hope so too. You just never know. Hopefully you will. Thank you for coming to my neighborhood, girl.
Kelly, we have to work on these lines. Well, neighbors, that's going to do it. Make sure y'all check out Nana's Chicken and Waffles because the food was good, okay? Thank you so much, Kelly, for stopping by, and I'll see y'all on the next episode of In the Neighborhood with Yes, That's D. Bye.